we drove out here. So, hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. I have one word of advice for everybody out there, especially if you have a small business or have to really work with the public and use a lot of that much needed customer service. You better use it. You better pour it on thick because it may make or break your business. So, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. This is going to be kind of a come and vent with me moment. I've taken 3 days off of filming, not because I necessarily had to, but because we have just been so busy trying to get everything ready for fall and winter. You know, we have all this crazy stuff going on with the house. And I will say I did a little genealogy one day this weekend, and it was much needed. So I did take a family day. But we're back at it today. So there's so much to talk about. There's a lot of videos coming up. I'm not going to cram it into one. We're just going to talk about it all this week, honey. We got a lot to say. So listen here. So here's the deal. So I first and foremost want to say that I'm not throwing everybody under the bus. I'm not throwing every company under the bus. I'm not even throwing every person that may work at a couple of the businesses that I probably am going to mention under the bus. I get it, okay? I get it. So if you get offended, turn this off. But I'm going to tell you right now, I have a question. In general, broad brush, is pretty much customer service like out the window, baby? I mean, yes, I realize we are post-COVID. I realize we have supply chain issues. I understand that we're in an economic collapse. I understand that we're in a recession. I understand that all of our politicians are snakes. I get it. We're all frustrated, okay? And we're being bamboozled with supposed lowering gas prices. I know it. And, you're paying how much inflation? I mean, I get it. Hey, we talk about this often. But that doesn't mean you have to be rude to your customers. Now, some things that are going on can't be helped because of supply chain issues. I get that, okay? I get it, okay? I grew up in a family, basically, that ran their lives around customer service. Whether it's the grocery industry, whether it's the clothing industry, basically, whether it's customer service through the phone company. Remember we used to call it that? I get it. I know, okay? So don't think that I'm just trying to be rude here or be ungrateful or just be a difficult customer. I'm not. But let's be honest here. I'm going to give some advice. And I know this is hard coming from if you own a business, okay? If you make something, manufacture something, you have to deal with the public. It's hard. I don't envy your position, but at the same time, if your livelihood is dependent upon trying for people, at least trying to be friendly and at least helpful, then go the extra mile, because I'm going to tell you right now, as times get harder, get more frustrating for individuals, and when they have to pick and choose when and how they're going to spend what little bit of money that the government's not taking from us, when we have that little shred of a penny left to do anything, we're going to be going to the people that do the best they can for us. Doesn't mean things are everything that we want. It doesn't mean that necessarily things are perfect, but at least you're friendly and you try. What I'm basically saying is, see how things are starting to change? I love it. Basically, we all make fun of Walmart because we talk about how we can just get in our pajamas and go to Walmart and shop and nobody cares and it don't matter. Okay, that's the way customer service in a lot of ways feels now too. I mean, you might as well just be in your pajamas, didn't brush your teeth, be standing there with your beer belly hanging out, smoking a cigarette, and scratching something strange, and while I'm trying to, give you money to buy something or get some type of service for my home or my car or whatever. Does it not feel that way? This is why we all go to Chick-fil-A all the time, okay? For those of you that have all these issues with Chick-fil-A, first of all, you need to get a life. And second of all, I really, really do think they have the best milkshakes if the person mixes it right. But when I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm told to have a good day And, thank you for being here, or how are you doing today, ma'am, or absolutely. They don't lick my boots, but 9.9 times out of 10, not all the, I'm sure there's been a time or two where Mrs. Personality wasn't working the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, okay, no, but I'm just saying, most of the time when I drive through and I want to get a sweet tea, I'm going to feel pretty decent about life, and if I get a sweet tea and if it's not right, they're going to fix it and they're going to apologize. You know what? Every time I've been to Chick-fil-A and they didn't have something, or they screwed something up, or even if the line was too long because they didn't have enough workers or something crazy, I got 2 little coupons to come back sometime in the near future and get a free sandwich. You know what? I went back and I got my free sandwich and got more, and I'm still a customer. Y'all need to be working like Chick-fil-A, okay? Even if they have some imperfections here or there, work like Chick-fil-A. So here's the deal. I'm still in the trenches over this stupid bathtub situation. Let me tell you what happened. So I'm going to give you the Reader's Digest because I know you're not going to go back and listen. So we've had to pull out our bathtubs and showers in our old house because they're leaking, okay? It's not because, I don't want to be HGTV, and I don't want to spend a gajillion dollars. I want a nice new little tub, and we have to do the ones that are the remodels that have the 3 pieces on the side in the tub to go in because, we're just trying to be simple, stupid, get a nice functional tub. We have to have them brought in pieces because houses are basically built around big old tubs, and so we're having to chop ours out and then bring them in pieces, and then Patera can get in there and, rub-a-dub-dub 3 men in a tub and, not smell like a cow all the time. You would think that this would be simple, stupid. It is not. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. So we've been chasing these tubs, right? We finally got my boys in their little bathroom. It's just a little stand-up shower. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Woo! We got one in last week, so we do have a shower. Prior to this, we only had 1 shower for 5 people, and whoever stayed with us for years and years. So we'll make it. I'll make it. But here's the thing. So we have to tear out the master bath, which is still a 1975 blue tub. It looks like it should be in the Dukes of Hazzard, and or Brady Bunch. And so I've tried to find this little remodel tub thing. So I've been chasing a bathtub for like 2 weeks because you can't get them in. They don't have the left hand. You got only the right hand. They've got the tub, but they don't have this. And Louise didn't show up to work on time, so she didn't order every scenario you can think of. So here's the thing. So finally listen now. Finally on last Thursday night, I found one. I called a company called Gray Hodges. I've never bought from this company before to my knowledge. Never heard anything bad about them. We called and said, we need this. Do you have this? The KDS 3260. I mean, I still have the item numbers in my mind, right? And they were like, let us check our system. This old guy was on the phone. Super nice fella. I mean, he was nice. I ain't gonna knock him. And he said, y'all, we do have one. We have one. It's not at our Sevierville. They've got like 5 or 6 stores or something. They've got Sevierville, Knoxville, downtown Knoxville, all this stuff. We don't live in Knoxville, so it's not just like it's down the road, okay? We got excited. Mama's like, oh my gosh, we're going to get this deal because if I didn't get this bathtub, I'm probably going to have to wait at least 2 more weeks, if not till the end of October, to get these things in. So these people telling you all this stuff is sitting around everywhere, they're liars because it's not, okay? You get odds and ends pieces, or it may not be your size or this, it's just crazy. So Friday morning we got up, we did all our chores, we hooked up our trailer. Man, I'm getting excited. I'm like, Mama's going to have her rub-a-dub-dub 3 men in the tub. We get all the way into Knoxville on I-40. We get all the way past downtown. We get lost because they're doing all this crazy apartment building stuff. Well, where are you going? How are they going to stick all these people in all of these apartments? Very scary to see how many apartments are being built every which way you go right now. You'll own nothing and be happy is all I keep thinking about when I see they're going to try to cram me in that apartment, and it's just not going to work out for y'all, okay? Ain't doing it. Anyway, there's some conspiracy for you today. So listen, so I go into we pull in. James is like trying to not stress out too hard. He's pulling the trailer in, all this stuff. I go inside. We pay. We give them money. We give them cash. We give them money. We go across the street, we walk into the warehouse, and the guy's like, they told you we had what? And I'm like, oh, dear Lord, please, Lord, no. They don't have it. Never had it. It was a lie. Now the guy was nice, so I up and down around the warehouse. We had 4 people trying to find this bathtub. You should have seen this. It was crazy. Nope, don't have it. Don't have it. Don't have it anywhere. It was just I guess it was just a fib. They don't know if the guy got confused by the model on the floor. He came over. He thought they had it. It was the biggest debacle you've ever seen. Gave me my money back. Good. But do you know, and maybe I'm spoiled, but here's what I'm saying. I will not shop with them again because they can't confirm their inventory, which I know things happen. Okay, don't start with me, I know. But I'm gonna tell you what, if I had somebody that loaded up their truck, loaded up their trailer, and drove an hour to my facility, paid me cash mo money, and were willing to buy from me, and we were flat out wrong, I would have at least offered to buy them a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I don't need you to come mow my grass. I don't need you to come milk my cow. In fact, I'm not going to buy anything from you, so giving me a discount code probably won't do anything. But I would have felt bad as a manager. I would have been like, listen, they drove all the way from X. We told them we had the product. We didn't when they got here. They'd already paid. I would have felt like I looked like the donkey's butt at that moment. Again, it's that moment. It's like the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Man, we're sorry you waited 12 minutes for your Chick-fil-A sandwich. Here's 5 coupons for free, 5 more free ones next week if you want to come back. Please come back. Now, again, they weren't rude. They did apologize, and I don't expect the world from them, but I have to say I was a little surprised that these people have a business like this and are supposedly trying to supply everybody with things, and this is the way you treat individual customers. I wasn't impressed, so if you work there, I'm sorry if I offend you, or if it's your mama's business, Mr. Hodge, y'all need to work on your customer service because that was not really that great. Luckily, maybe, I just happened to check my phone as we were pulling out, stressing out, going, okay, now what are we going to do? 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 I said, the Lowe's in West Knoxville just happens to have a new thing that says 3 of these things that were supposed to have been shipped today. Let's go. Honey, we went barreling down the highway, showed up at Lowe's, went in. Well, of course, they don't know which end is up. Got a little guy, his name was Derek, super nice guy. He helped us. We found 2. And the whole aisle was disheveled, as you know, because they got a shipment in. And every aisle, everywhere you go, is always disheveled now. We checked it. Put it on the little cart, rolled it out, put it on the trailers, double strapped that baby down, checked it. Everything looked good, right? The tub was in one piece. Everything looked good, paid. Here we go scooting down the highway. Well, here it is Monday morning. We open it up. My guys are here to help me tear out this tub nightmare that I've got and put in this new one. He said, I took the styrofoam off. See, we didn't take, the styrofoam is on the ends, right? Well, we didn't take that off because we had to transport it in the vehicle. And plus they have all these hard straps in there and stuff. Oh no, it's broken all to Hades. So now that happens. I get that. So here we are. I'm right now in the midst of knowing, do they have another one? I don't know. I'm going to make a hillbilly bathtub, okay? But here's another thing. So we have to have some things delivered from Lowe's, and it's supposed to be delivered today. So last night, about 7 o'clock, I told James, I said, we were talking about it, and I said, you know, we really need to find, are they still delivering this stuff tomorrow? Granted, if this was 3 or 4 years ago, I wouldn't question it. I would just think they're most likely going to show up or call and no big deal. But we are, you know, living in these days, and so you kind of want to make sure, are they even going to show up? I mean, I can't even get good stuff. I can't even get the appropriate right orders from Amazon anymore. What a joke. Much less am I going to stand around for 8 hours waiting for a delivery that doesn't show up from Lowe's. We got things to do like you do, right? Right. So we called. The lady hung up on us. She didn't disconnect because we called and we said, we've got an order placed for tomorrow. We've already paid, and we're supposed to get a phone call. Usually they call you the day before, right? I must be old. And she said, well, they have till 8 o'clock to call you. She was really rude on the phone. And we were like, okay. So we hung up, and it made James mad because she was rude. West Knoxville, Lowe's, talking to you. So I told James, I said, well, let's wait. I said, what time does the store close? He said it closes. I said, you better find out. I said, so we'll call later. So he says they close at 8. I said, then let's call about 7:45, 7:50, and just sort of see what they say. Well, we'll just give it a couple of hours, let little Miss Prissy Pants calm down, and we'll call back. So we did. Rude. It was another woman. All we did was say, hi, my name is so-and-so. I have an order coming tomorrow. We haven't received a phone call yet. Y'all close in 15 minutes. Oh, honey, we got an earful on how it's outsourced and they have till 9 o'clock now. And James kind of backed up. He said, ma'am, I just want you to know that when I paid my money, your individual that works in this department told me to my face that it was going to be a phone call the day before from somebody from the store. So you need to get your information right, whether it's you or him or somebody, but you don't even, rude. I'm not being super sensitive here. All we want to do is say, do we need to sit at our house tomorrow between 8 and 4, 12 and 4, till 7 o'clock tomorrow night to wait on a truck to pull in? That's all we want to know. Are we still good? Are we still good? We gave you our money. You have our money. Blah, 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 blah. Rude. Now, I know that we're dealing with probably some bigger companies here. Clearly, what do you expect from Walmart, Amazon, and Lowe's? I get it, okay? Although I have dealt with some very nice people from these places, too, in the past. What I'm trying to say here is, going forward, I'm not going to be as nice of a customer, or I'm not going to come back at all. So if you have a small business, if you have a business at all, I don't know what you need to do to inspire your workers, if possible, to be just... You don't even have to lick boots. Like I said, just, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. I told James, I said, how hard is that for them to... Sir, I can't give you that information right now. I do apologize to you. I don't know who gave you that information. Again, I am so sorry. I will definitely pass this information along so we can provide better service and information for our customers. Do you need me to have somebody call you back? Just wish them a nice day. I mean, seriously. So I'm saying to you out there, and this may not change anything in the world. I just want to know I said it. If you make cupcakes and sell them and you screw up the order, or give them an extra cupcake. Okay. If people are going to be doing things to their homes, to their cars, if they actually show up to your business, I'm telling you right now, I would be bending over backwards to at least be friendly and nice and and it's really not about somebody, like me, like when I went for the whole bathtub thing. I don't want a discount. I'm not really expecting something for free. But I noted in my mind, I got in the car, I'm like, we called them. We said, please hold it. We took almost an entire day to go all the way, drove an hour away to pick up an item. We actually gave them our money, gave them cash. And then for them to turn around and say, sorry, we're sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Kiss it. They didn't say kiss it, but and I got in the truck and I said, can you believe? I said, I would have felt like horrible. I would have said, can we at least, I don't know what I would have done. I would have attempted to have done something. So I'm just saying, if your work and your livelihood is based upon customer service at all, just the slightest bit, tempers are short. People do not have the time or the money just to be throwing it. But I don't. I lost almost a full day that I could have been doing something else. The gas, the time, the energy, the stress now. I would have tried to have made it, worth their effort to at least recommend my company. That's right. I would at least try to make it worth my effort to let these people understand that we're a good company and we stand by customer service, and we make mistakes, but we're going to try our best to help you, make it up to you. Just do whatever we can. So again, like I said, Times are not getting any easier. Things are much more difficult to find. Things are misplaced. People aren't working. I know. I get it. Believe me, we're seeing it everywhere we go. But if you have any way that you can muster just being a little extra friendlier at your job, if you can muster helping just a little bit more, just be nice. Which, again, like I said, these people were not necessarily unfriendly at the bathtub place. Now, Lowe's is a different scenario. And I may let them know. But my point is if you want people to continue to shop with you and to value you and to come back so that you can have a business and so that you can have money so that you can at least try to feed your kids, I'm just telling you, everybody is going to have to be super selective and super picky because people are just not going to have the disposable income to just throw around and not care. Everything matters. So I'll let you know how it continues to roll with the bathtub situation. And I know this is silly. It's a bathtub. But, you know, I guess, like I said, I guess I'll be out here in the creek. And I'll survive. I get it. But these are things that people have to have done for their homes or for their cars or for things. For, you know, thank goodness I'm not dealing with something medical or something like that, which I know a lot of you probably are. Hope you're well. We have a lot of videos coming up. There's a lot of things that have happened in the last couple of days, and it's been busy. And I know that you're stressed, and I know that you're tired too. And, you know, like I said, if this just makes one person go, you know what? I'm going to go that extra mile because everybody's under stress, and I want to be good in terms of customer service because I want to make sure if there's 10 businesses out there like mine, and all of us are struggling and all of us are having a hard time, it'll be the last thing that happens in terms of me going downhill or my ship's going down because of being rude to people. Because people are going to be picking and choosing. They already have to. Don't make it any worse on yourself. All right, I gotta get busy. I have to sweat and get crazy dirty in the barn, and then I'm gonna head over here to the creek and lather up, baby. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. Comment down in the comment section on things that you're seeing, if you have a business, how you're dealing with it, all of this crazy town. But like I said, just a little bit of kindness and just a little bit of understanding and just making sure the customer understands that you value them goes a long way. Like, subscribe, and share, and honey, we'll see you quick as you can think and blink on the next video.